Rome's story begins with the legend twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, abandoned on the Tiber and saved by a she-wolf. Raised by a shepherd, they returned to the 7 hills where they were rescued, determined to build a city. A deadly quarrel over who would rule ended with Romulus killing Remus. And so, in 753 BC, Rome was founded, its first stones laid with a brother's blood. Early Rome was a tough settlement of farmers and herders fighting for survival against nature and rival tribes. Their society was built on family, tradition, and a deep respect for the gods, the mos maiorum, or way of the ancestors. 7 kings ruled, each shaping the city, but the last, Tarquinius Superbus, was a tyrant. His cruelty sparked a revolt led by Lucius Junius Brutus. In 509 BC, the Romans overthrew the monarchy and vowed never to be ruled by one man again. They created the Republic Respublica, where power belonged to the people. This radical new system set the stage for Rome's rise. The city's destiny, born from myth and struggle, was just beginning. Rome's story would soon outgrow its humble origins. The Republic divided power between 2 consuls and the Senate, aiming to prevent tyranny. Yet, the patrician elite dominated, and the plebeians fought for rights in the conflict of the orders. Rome's legions conquered Italy and faced Carthage in the epic Punic Wars. Hannibal's elephants, Rome's resilience, and ultimate victory. Conquest brought wealth, but also inequality and unrest. Generals like Marius and Sulla seized power, plunging Rome into civil war. The Republic's old values crumbled as ambition took over. Into this chaos stepped Julius Caesar, brilliant general, master politician. He conquered Gaul, defied the Senate, and crossed the Rubicon, igniting another civil war. Caesar emerged as dictator for life, ending the Republic in all but name. His assassination in 44 BC could not restore the old order. The Republic was gone. A new age was dawning. After Caesar, Octavian, later Augustus, defeated his rivals and became Rome's first emperor, ushering in the Pax Romana. The empire stretched from Britain to the Middle East, connected by roads, aqueducts, and cities. Rome became a city of marble with the Colosseum, Pantheon, and bustling forums at its heart. For 2 centuries, Rome thrived. But cracks appeared by the 3rd century AD. Emperors rose and fell in violent succession. The economy faltered under war and heavy taxes. Barbarian invasions intensified, and the empire split into East and West. In 410 AD, the Visigoths sacked Rome, shattering its aura of invincibility. The Western Empire limped on, but in 476 AD, the last emperor was deposed. Rome's fall was not sudden, but a slow unraveling of power and order. Yet its legacy endured, shaping the world long after the empire's end. The eternal city's influence would never truly fade. Rome's story was far from over. With the empire gone, Rome became the heart of the Christian church, led by the Pope. The city shrank, its ruins sheltering a new spiritual power that preserved learning through the Middle Ages. The Renaissance revived Rome. Popes and artists like Michelangelo and Raphael transformed it with masterpieces and grand churches. Rome became a beacon of art, faith, and culture, inspiring Europe anew. The city's story continued, conquered by Napoleon, reborn as Italy's capital, scarred by war, and revived as a modern republic. Today, ancient temples stand beside bustling streets and Renaissance fountains. Rome is a living museum, its layers of history visible everywhere. The eternal city endures not because it is unchanging, but because its influence never vanished. Its laws, art, and spirit shaped Western civilization. To walk Rome's streets is to walk through time itself. The city's story is the story of humanity's resilience and reinvention.